Hello there, everyone. This is Andre of GVGINU. Thank you for giving me your time and your ear. Thank you very much for also spending your time listening to what I have to say about this video game idea that I came up with recently. Well, this isn't recently come up with. It was something I thought about before, but I never really gave it time. I didn't really give the idea much presence. So I'd really like to see, and I know this is like my third Zelda specific video game idea, but I'd really love to see like a RTS for the Zelda series, and here's why. There's been a few wars that have been cataloged in the Zelda series by the games, like the imprisoning war. There was a couple others. I'm trying to remember the name of the war that happened between the Wind Waker split and OOT and the Wind Waker timeline split. I know there was a war that happened between. I just can't remember the name of it. There's been a few wars that have happened in Hyrule that I would like to see fleshed out and be an actual battle type thing. And these are situations, a lot of these situations Link was not present for. He was not available for. He wasn't there in one way, shape, or form. He was just not there to participate. So I would love to see how the Hylian Knights deal with these situations and how they either overcame or failed during these situations. So an RTS game. Sorry. So an RTS game would really work. It wouldn't have to be too different from Fire Emblem. Actually, they could literally just clone Fire Emblem's basic principles from that and move it over to this new RTS idea. But if I were to take any RTS, like my favorite one, my favorite one was Ogre Battle 64, Person of Lordly Caliber. That would be the RTS I would love to see cloned to actually make this type of game, because then it's a bit more, it feels more active to play it that way. But I mean, like I said though, they could literally just clone Fire Emblem. Either one, I'd be satisfied. I'd be happy. I have no complaints. My only point is to say that it's not something that they should really. It's something that I could see Nintendo doing is like a filler between major Zelda game releases, and it'd be a good idea. I mean, they already have Triforce Heroes coming. I mean, why not give the Zelda game? Why not give a Zelda game that actually has a fresh perspective? Again, this is. I know I talked about the Assassin's Creed Zelda crossover. Wow, the Assassin's Creed Zelda crossover idea, which I know a lot of people would love that idea. There's been plenty of fan artwork for something like that. And then, as I said, the Hylian Knights thing, which would be an RTS. This is like, you've got so many franchises, and then there are like your major franchises, Nintendo, that you guys have that are so lore filled and have so many interesting things that people want to know about that we don't know about. And I understand keeping mystery to a lot of stuff, because it allows people to imagine, it keeps them excited, keeps them involved. But I'm also the type of person that's like, if there's a story here, I want to see it happen. I want to play it. I want to get engrossed in it. I want to know what happened, but I also want to get the experience and joy of seeing it happen and understanding what's going on. And I also want to deal with the hardships the characters deal with. So I want to see what they had to go through, especially in a situation minus Link where they had to take on Ganon's forces. I want to dive right into it and really get to see what it's about, but it's not happening. So, and if you're wondering what I keep looking at, I keep looking at the thumbnail that you guys saw earlier, the picture I made that I put together with it. So I'm looking up at it, and it's like the idea is just like still like so rampant in my head. I like, we need this. We need this. No, we don't necessarily need it, but it would be a good idea. Like, I could sit down and play like a 70, 80 hour RTS, and I wouldn't have any problem. Heck, that could be longer than that. I really don't care. I'll still play it. I'd sit there and invest quite a bit of time in it. So that's what I want to see happen. Is I just want to see like because there's situations like I said in the Zelda series that we know Link wasn't there for. We know he just was not around, and somehow the Hylian people persevered without him around, even though they depended on him so much and they acted as if they couldn't do anything unless he was there. So there must have been somebody to step up to the mantle at that time to help, and that's what I really would like to see. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I mean, if you like the idea, I'd say just let me know, because I mean, I'm kind of interested in seeing an RTS where you can play as the different knights and play as different knights in Hyrule, taking on different assignments and missions and battles, trying to stop dark forces from taking over. It's an interesting concept, and I really want to see how it goes. So, but that's besides. Yeah, that's the end of what I have to say. I don't know why I said that's besides. That's the end of what I had to say for this idea. I mean, it's something I'm kind of interested in, and I hope that they would do one day, but even if they don't, I just wanted to share my thoughts on something like that because it would be kind of cool. But outside of that, thank you very much for giving me your time, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Keep your eyes and ears out for more of my stuff, and until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.